news out of Las Vegas. A'ja Wilson will be out for today's contest against the New York Liberty after suffering a right lower leg injury on Friday night against the Connecticut Sun.
Did you catch what just unfolded in the WNBA? A'ja Wilson, the current MVP and the driving force behind the Las Vegas Aces, suffered a surprising injury that took everyone by surprise.
A'ja Wilson has been otherworldly this season. These are just her numbers from the last 5 games, averaging 32 points per game, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks. She's leading the WNBA in points and block.
A'ja Wilson, the standout player for the Las Vegas Aces and current MVP, recently injured her ankle in a game against the Connecticut Sun on September 6, 2024. The incident happened in the final moments of the match when Brianna Jones from the Sun accidentally landed on Wilson's leg during a rebound. In that instant, it felt like the entire league was turned on its head.
Defensive end. So, look, this is an opportunity for everybody else to step up and A'ja Wilson to get a little rest as the Aces make a run into the playoffs.
But wait, as everyone's still coming to grips with Wilson's absence, a new narrative is quietly taking shape right in front of us.
90 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Looking for Reese. In fact, Bentley tips it away and off and running. Caitlin Clark wins the pass. Thread the needle. My goodness, what a play.
Enter Caitlin Clark. This rookie phenom is lighting up the league like a 4th of July fireworks show. She's dropping 30-point games like it's nothing and dishing out assists that'll make your head spin. Is this the moment we're watching Caitlin Clark become the new face of the WNBA? You might be thinking it's too soon, but let me tell you, the numbers don't lie.
You mentioned the white tee, and I just want to say, yep, in my white tee, because A'ja has been fantastic. And I said otherworldly. I mean, she's really been playing on another planet. It's not just about having a great season, it's about having a historic season.
Now, you're probably wondering how this clash of styles and generations between Clark and Wilson is going to play out. Well, buckle up, because we're about to break down everything you need to know about this power shift in the WNBA. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.
How she dominates the game. Like, she's an incredible player. I don't think that I have to beat that point into your heads. You guys get it. If you watch A'ja play, she's a great basketball player. Is she a better player overall right now than Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier? Yes.
Rookies are supposed to struggle, right? Not Caitlin Clark. She's rewriting the rules, completely skipping the adjustment phase, and dominating the league's top talent. She's not just matching up with the best, she's blazing past them, making it look effortless.
Where Rookie of the Year is over 2-3 weeks ago, all of a sudden, Caitlin Clark is starting to push A'ja Wilson for MVP of this league, and I am not exaggerating. She is starting to push A'ja as the best player in the league because I don't see anybody control a game the way Caitlin can.
Could this be a direct challenge to the GOAT herself, A'ja Wilson? Is Caitlin Clark ready to take on the reigning queen of the court?
This lead, she's 25 better than anybody else in the league. It's pretty extraordinary for a rookie. Caitlin Clark, in a shock to me, has proven already to be a once-a-generation passer. I did not see that coming at Iowa. I thought scoring, yes, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's, but passing like this?
What if I told you Caitlin Clark's impact extends well beyond the numbers on the stat sheet? She's not just making headlines, she's redefining what it means to be a game changer in the WNBA.
And say that she is top 3. My top 3, A'ja Wilson, Caitlin Clark, and Nafisa Collier. If we look at their stats, A'ja wipes the floor with both of them. The only categories that she doesn't have are assists, 3-point percentage, and free throw percentage. Caitlin has all of those.
Let's dive into the numbers, because Caitlin Clark's stats are truly jaw-dropping. As a rookie, she's not just leading her team in scoring, she's taking the entire league by storm. Averaging over 25 points per game is impressive enough, but here's the real game changer. She's also at the top of the assist charts. Clark isn't just lighting up the scoreboard, she's elevating everyone around her, proving she's a force to be reckoned with.
All the way from Denver to see the Fever and Caitlin playing.
She's brought a lot of excitement to this city.
You know, normal WNBA seasons where you don't see as much the last few years, you know, this year we picked up And now you got your June, July, and August.
Caitlin Clark's influence on the Indiana Fever has been nothing short of revolutionary. Just last season, the Fever were in disarray, stumbling to a 13-27 record. But fast forward to this year, and Clark has orchestrated a stunning turnaround. With her at the helm, the Fever now boast a formidable 18-6 record and are making a serious push for the playoffs. That's not just a turnaround, it's a seismic shift that's impossible to ignore.
Getting your team in the playoffs, they had the number 1 pick. They were the worst team last year. That's almost 10 times. And, of course, the big difference is Caitlin Clark. I think she should be up for MVP.
Now, you might be wondering, sure, she's talented, but is she truly exceptional? Let me put it this way. Caitlin Clark isn't just racking up impressive stats. She's achieving feats that are unprecedented for a rookie. She's already recorded multiple triple-doubles this season. For those unfamiliar, that means she's hitting double digits in 3 key stats, usually points, rebounds, and assists. It's a remarkable accomplishment that's rare for any player, and almost unheard of for a rookie.
The 2024 season is one these fans will never forget.
Go Fever!
Go Fever!
Go Fever!
With jersey sales seeing a 1,200% increase, and the top seller is number 22.
It's pretty exciting because I like Caitlin Clark and she's pretty exciting to watch. She's such awesome and I want to be like her one day.
She's one of my favorite players. Something about her, the way her aggression, the way she plays, how she doesn't take any hate.
But hold on, it gets even better. Caitlin Clark isn't just transforming the game on the court, she's making waves off it as well. Her standout performances are attracting huge crowds and viewership numbers that even the NBA is taking notice of. We're talking about WNBA games drawing over 678,000 viewers, outshining some NBA matchups. Clark isn't just a standout player, she's quickly becoming a cultural icon.
This lead, she's 25 better than anybody else in the league. It's pretty extraordinary for a rookie. Caitlin Clark, in a shock to me, has proven already to be a once-a-generation passer. I did not see that coming at Iowa. I thought scoring, yeah, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's, but passing like this? I'm talking about gifted, LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted, LeBron-esque, two-handed, full court, touchdown pass kind of passing.
It's not just about the quantity of her play, it's the quality too. Experts are comparing her court vision and passing ability to LeBron James. That's right, LeBron James. They're calling it LeBron-esque. When you're a rookie and people are already comparing you to one of the greatest players of all time, you know you're doing something right. But here's where it gets really interesting.
An impact on her team that nobody else in the league is having on her team. This is a team that went 13-27 last year. And suddenly, the Indiana Fever are the hottest team by far in the league. In the league. I've got the fever. I can't help it. I can't stop watching. I can't stop talking about the impact Caitlin Clark is having on game after game after game.
Caitlin Clark isn't just redefining scoring and passing. She's also a long-range sharpshooter who's altering how teams defend. She's hitting 37% from an astonishing 30 to 34 feet behind the three-point line. For context, most players don't even attempt shots from that deep, let alone sink them with such consistency. This extraordinary range is compelling entire teams to completely rethink their defensive game plans.
Caitlin Clark is having on game after game after game. She takes over, she maestros, she controls game after game after game with her passing and her carefully chosen spots to score. I still get frustrated because she won't shoot enough in fourth quarters because she defers to her vets.
Caitlin Clark's shooting range is impressive, but that's merely the beginning. Imagine a rookie not just fitting into the pros, but making the pros adjust to her. The result might shock you. Clark isn't merely reshaping the game, she's compelling the entire WNBA to evolve around her, and it's about more than just her scoring ability.
Clark was trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my, from Schenectady!
You might think Clark's long-range bombs are her biggest weapon, but that's only part of the story. Her court vision and passing ability are being compared to none other than LeBron James. We're talking LeBron-esque playmaking from a rookie. It's this combination of scoring threat and elite passing that's giving opposing coaches nightmares.
Gifted LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque two-handed, full court, touchdown pass kind of passing, the likes of which I don't see in the WNBA.
Here's where things get really intriguing. Clark's ability to score from virtually anywhere on the court is turning traditional defense on its head. Teams can't simply guard her at the three-point line. They've got to track her from the moment she crosses half court. And when defenses stretch to cover her deep range, it leaves wide open lanes for her teammates to exploit. She's not just a scoring threat, she's shifting the entire game plan.
Of the players are playing well.
She finished with 4 3-pointers.
Clark.
What? A little dime behind the back to Aaliyah Boston for the bucket and the foul. I mean, just making phenomenal passes, and then Boston with the finish there.
This is where Caitlin Clark's playmaking truly stands out. She's not just a scoring machine. She's a dual threat who can devastate with a pass if you overcommit to defending her shot. Averaging an astounding 37.6 points per game, her scoring and assist stats are on a trajectory that could shatter records. You might wonder if one player can really transform an entire league. The experts certainly think so. They're calling Clark a franchise-altering force. This isn't just buzz. It's a testament to how she's elevating her entire team and reshaping the future of the game.
They've won 4 of their last 5, and now the Indiana Fever are 7th place overall and in playoff positioning. Caitlin Clark is real. She's coming, and I still contend she should have been on Team USA, Shannon. You saw the attendance for Team USA compared to everybody else. If she was on that team, that wouldn't have been a problem. I stand by my position from day one. She's real.
Think back to how the Indiana Fever floundered last season. Now, with Caitlin Clark leading the way, they've surged from the bottom of the standings to become legitimate playoff hopefuls. This kind of extraordinary impact doesn't just attract attention. It's the sort of performance that earns MVP consideration.
They've made it a problem, and now they can't avoid it, is that Caitlin Clark is way better, way sooner than anybody wants to admit. It took Bryce Harper a couple years. Outside of A'ja Wilson, on any night, you're like, is she the best player? I mean, now, playmaking, shooting, pace, and the league, to its credit, has finally, slowly gotten their arms around it. Their All-Star game's already in Indiana. They announced it. They finally figured out, wow, this is Taylor Swift and sneakers.
Caitlin Clark's impact extends far beyond the court. She's attracting new fans, driving up viewership, and raising the profile of the WNBA. Games are now drawing more than 678,000 viewers. Numbers so impressive that even the NBA is taking notice.
Women have done. This girl is incredible. What she did in college for women's basketball, what she's doing in the WNBA.
She turned the Fever. We're 1-8. They have a winning record now.
This showdown between Caitlin Clark and A'ja Wilson isn't just a battle for personal accolades. It's a high-stakes clash that's redefining the future of the WNBA. Clark is ushering in a new era with her versatile, long-range shooting, while Wilson represents the dominant inside presence that has long been the bedrock of women's basketball. Clark's stats are staggering. Think games where she pours in 40 points, dishes out 10 assists, and grabs 7 rebounds. That's MVP-level performance without a doubt. But here's where it gets even more thrilling. Clark isn't just accumulating impressive numbers, she's revolutionizing the game. Teams are scrambling to overhaul their defensive strategies to contain her. When coaches are losing sleep trying to devise ways to stop you, you know you're a serious MVP contender.
Yes. They won back-to-back championships?
Yeah.
Back-to-back championships. Here comes this girl that's doing something different than what she's doing.
Now, you might be asking, can a rookie actually snag the MVP award? Why not? Caitlin Clark isn't playing like a newcomer. She's performing with the poise and determination of a veteran who is out to prove a point. And with A'ja Wilson sidelined, the path to MVP is wide open for her.
But especially Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is coming. Some people think she's already arrived. I don't. I think she's going to be even better. And I think that what she has done for women's basketball, especially in this country, has been phenomenal. There is no woman.
Let's dive into the impact on team success, which is a crucial part of the MVP conversation. The Indiana Fever, once the league's doormat, have transformed into playoff contenders with Caitlin Clark leading the charge. This kind of dramatic turnaround isn't just a fluke. It's the mark of a truly exceptional player. Imagine discussing MVP potential for a rookie. Clark's influence is so profound that even experts are taking note, labeling her as a franchise-altering talent. This isn't just empty talk. It's a testament to her game-changing prowess.
I want to know what y'all saying now, because she is legit. She's better, Stephen A., she's better than I thought she would soon. I thought she would be good. You and I both said she's going to be good because she got two skill sets. She can score the basketball and she can assist the basketball. So if one is not going, the other one will. But a lot of people say, oh, this and that. Let her cook. Y'all stop.
Now, here's where it gets truly thrilling. The Fever are about to clash with Wilson's Aces in a series of crucial games that could very well decide the MVP race. It's as if the basketball gods have orchestrated this showdown for maximum drama. Clark versus Wilson, rookie versus veteran, new school versus old school. You couldn't script a more perfect scenario, but this MVP battle is about more than just a trophy. It's a historic moment for the WNBA, unfolding right in front of us. Caitlin Clark isn't merely chasing the MVP, she's redefining what a rookie can achieve in this league. When's the last time a rookie had such an immediate and profound effect on the game? Caitlin Clark isn't just playing at an MVP caliber, she's revitalizing the sport. Her presence is attracting new fans, boosting viewership, and making the WNBA a must-watch. This level of influence transcends traditional stats and accolades. The Caitlin Clark effect is making waves economically as well. Estimates indicate that she could generate over $2.4 million for Central Indiana, driving up local attendance and merchandise sales. Her popularity has even led teams to shift games to bigger venues to handle the surge of fans excited to watch her in action.
It's race baiting rhetoric that's adding fuel to a fire. It's like enough with the racist BS. She's nasty. She knows how to ball. Everybody else is jealous. They're pissed off because she's getting this it's ridiculous. And we're never going to advance as a species, and we're never if he keeps having that type of attitude.
Can you grasp the magnitude of what we're witnessing? Caitlin Clark isn't just altering the game, she's transforming it. This isn't merely a rookie making headlines. It's the dawn of a new era in women's basketball. Clark's ascent goes beyond impressive stats and flashy highlights. It's sparking a cultural revolution in the sport. Analysts describe Clark as a generational talent, drawing comparisons to NBA legends like LeBron and Curry due to her exceptional shooting range and playmaking ability. Her style of play has redefined expectations for female athletes, showcasing a blend of skill, confidence, and competitiveness that resonates with fans across demographics.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. And if I said to any of these people who think Caitlin Clark is not the Rookie of the Year, I'd say, who would you want to start your franchise with? Now, I'm not going to put A'ja Wilson in there. I'm just saying between these two. Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is.
We're witnessing a historic moment unfold. Caitlin Clark isn't merely competing with A'ja Wilson. She's redefining what's possible in the WNBA. Her influence extends beyond the court, drawing in new fans and elevating the league's profile. This showdown between Clark and Wilson is about more than just the MVP award. It's a defining clash that could shape the future of women's basketball. We're witnessing a battle between the established dominance of the old guard and the innovative style of the new school. Are we on the brink of a golden era in women's basketball, with trailblazers like Clark pushing the limits? It certainly seems that way. This showdown between Clark and Wilson is about more than just the MVP award. It's a defining clash that could shape the future of women's basketball. We're witnessing a battle between the established dominance of the old guard and the innovative style of the new school. Are we on the brink of a golden era in women's basketball, with trailblazers like Clark pushing the limits? It certainly seems that way. To stay updated on this thrilling evolution in the WNBA and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Don't miss out on any of the action. Join us as we dive into the future of women's basketball.